Rivals include Bin Fight in the Central African Republic with 2013. In the havoc, the high school teaching staff include calmly disappeared, so now parent our departure via collapse courses to substitute them. Farm Apollinaire Zaoro knows a item or two on landing. Time his corn and manioc increase in the box, he is crop oil seed of expertise in youthful minds. The high school in his countryside, 25 km, 15 miles, of the equity, has no skilled teaching staff. And so for the history 3 months, Mr. Zaoro, 58, has been guideline a grade of 105 initial high school family. Many decades of ignore mixed by 4 persons year of war include selected off largest of the Central African Republic's external trappings of statehood, regional by the government, hospitals, clinics, police force stations and a domestic formation framework. The UN says 2.3 million human beings, part the people, are dependent on assistance. Gunman groups are fight through 80% of the area. They frequently use high school buildings as basis camps, playgrounds as shooting ranges, and rotate desks and chairs in wood. Largest skilled teaching staff, incapable to gather his salary since where are no banks external the equity, include neglected his official position. For 3-year guideline up to 2016, Mr. Zaoro and the 1,000 or so residents of Yambura routinely had to run Seleka mob. We would run in the bush and conceal in the trees, the shrubs, amongst the snakes. It wasn't lightweight to discover quite to take. We include to be thankful how his opponents the against Balaka came and engraved them off. But we are yet scared, he told. In the packed class, the charisma Mr. Zaoro looks love he has found his calling. He admits he has ever enjoyed operating, so he brings heaps of power to the class in a counting of 1 to 100. He unrolls a banner show all the numbers, and exclaims, 73. He wants a kid to go up and spot out how quantity. Thirsty weapon fire in the airborne, fingers pressing for focus. And while, following a times unknown, 11-year-old Esther properly points out the quantity, all the family fast clap and cry, say excellent. How's large? Where is though more than emotion for the France class, in that Mr. Zaoro telephone call 2 boys to the chalkboard and they are requested to act out a brief history on a box matchstick. The grade is a cardiac warming and dynamical environmental in a nation human workers explain as one of the largest desperate or, for them, the largest hazardous in the planet. The Central African Republic was pitched in war in 2013 following CEO Francois Bozize, a believer, was ousted by the mostly Muslim Seleka mob. The Seleka were overthrown by France, guideline to murderous retaliation by the against Balaka. They are frequently outlined as believer, but they are a rabble of fighters tiring amulets they trust defend them of the bullets of Kalashnikovs, named the against Balls AK in France. The UN strength, MINUSCA, substantially controls just the equity, Bangui, compliance in location the selected by the government of Faustin Archange Touadéra. In the otherwise of the nation, the Seleka and against Balaka include split repeated times. Groups on both of sides now struggle for monitoring of way junctions and nature asset, consisting of diamonds and bovine herding means of communication. Mr. Zaoro is amongst 500 parental teachers who include acquired a collapse year in formation of a Finnish Mercy. A future 8,000 parent, largest of them in just the really fundamentals of education themselves, include been enlisted and requirement to be learned. But 14,000 are told to be necessary. The farm loves his new part. I am training the next leaders of my nation. It makes me pride and lucky. I wish these family to go future rather than I include lost in lifetime. He and 3 some parental teachers at the high school every receives 35,000 CFA francs, $65, 45 pounds, per monthly of the Joint Nations Families Agent, UNICEF, to reason 4 persons classes of 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. each workday. We do not do it for the cash, he exclaims. With where are no banks and the way is hazardous, we include requested to be pay quarter in Bangui. I am due to get my at first pay at the end of December sadly, due to my training commitments, my box is generally grow currently. But the some parent who are farmers assist me in the job, and they offer me meal while they can. The parental teacher lead is receive the nation's family behind to high school. But it just plant in villages in a powerful society ghost, and it is yet a far cry of the domestic formation framework the Central African Republic as necessary. Yambura's family are amongst the privileged few. At Sangala 1, a countryside a future 70 km off of Bongi, we found a empty high school house in graffiti on the walls, shot holes in the pleated rooftop, a brake drilling and a simple 17 suitable chairs. No family had rotated up for grade since, told countryside head Gaston Mongam, where is no tutor and it is rain. UNICEF does not aware precisely how lot of the Central African Republic's family are out of high school due to the training meltdown. The drawing is potential to be in the hundreds of thousands. How to judge warlords in the age of Trump card.